Hello, everyone. Hi. I hope everyone can hear me. Mhm. We're gonna just wait a few minutes so everyone can connect. Mm. Hello, hello from Paris. So I'm just gonna introduce myself, waiting for the others. So I'm Lena, the production travel manager of East Asia. Today we're gonna talk about Japan. Not sure you can see me actually. I'm pretty sure you cannot. Um, but well, you will see me after during the question and answer Q&A. I hope everyone can hear me well first. Mm, Just gonna wait for another minute and then we will go. All right. I will start, and if others join, they will hop in. So, welcome to the first masterclass of the spring. So, I'm just gonna put it here the schedule of other masterclasses. So, we will see each other again for Thailand at the end of May, as well as Vietnam at the beginning of June. But today we're going to talk about Japan first. We are going to go for a general presentation, then I will go through some of our favorite itineraries. We will talk about activities in hotel we have with Worldia, and at the end I will tell you about some tips and tricks I have for this destination. If you have any question, please feel free to ask in the Q&A box, and I will keep an eye on it to see how it goes. Okay, so welcome to Japan, the land of the rising sun, as we like to call them. This archipelago offers a perfect mix of opposite, actually, cutting-edge technology and timeless tradition, are well combined with neon light mega cities and quiet temple, as well as bullet train and peaceful bamboo forests. So wherever you go, actually, one thing never changed: the incredible refinement and the attention to the details that define Japanese culture. It's a destination that kind of awakens your senses and keep travelers coming for more, because a lot of people are repeaters on this destination. So for the quick and social information, for Japan, you only need a valid passport during the duration of your stay, of your whole stay, no need for 6 months after departure. You don't need visa yet to stay if you're under 90 days. No mandatory vaccination, and the currency is the yen. Credit card accepted, but you can bring cash, and you must bring cash actually. We will talk about that at the end of the presentation with the tricks and tips I can offer you. But one question is, who is Japan really for? And honestly, almost everyone. First, it's perfect for independent travelers. Japan is safe, clean, and incredibly well connected. Whether it's by bullet trains, you may know as Shinkansen, subway or buses, it's very easy to move around without needing a driver for the stay. Your client can explore freely at their own paces, which make it ideal for a la carte itineraries. You also have the family size, because Japan is a fantastic option for them. It's educational, fun, and totally kids friendly actually. Between ancient castle, samurai history, interactive museum, and world class amusement park, I can say thinking about Disneyland, Universal Studio or the Ghibli, even Naruto theme park. There is actually something for every age in Japan. Of course, it's also a destination for the Japan lovers. If you're a fan of its culture, its art, animation, manga, or just ritual. And of course, let's not forget about the foodies, because Japanese culture and cuisine is a highlight in itself. Every region brings something different, unique to the table, from ramen to kaseki. Maybe you don't know about that, but yeah, you can have a plenty of different taste in Japan. But also a question you can have is when to go to Japan. Actually, it's a all year round destination, but picking the right time can really elevate your experiences regarding what you want to see and what to do. The best and the most known actually is the spring for the cherry blossom season, but indeed it's magical and unique experiences, but it's also the peak season with availability are really really tight and the price go up, especially during the Golden Week, which was last week. It's a local holidays at the end of April, and the entire country is on the move, so it can be very hard to find even a seat available on the train or buses. So yeah, it depends. We also have fall during the Momiji season, we call. It's also a fantastic man, and actually, I think it's my favorite time because this is cooler weather, but the colors are amazing, and you have fewer crowd actually than spring. So you can actually think about this. You have also winter, tends to be quieter, but I do admit it's cold, very, very cold, but the skies are often clear and sunny actually. And it's perfect for observing the snow monkeys, enjoying the hot spring, and as well as winter sports. And then you have summer, which is usually advised to approach kind of carefully. It's hot, humid, and also the typhoon season with heavy rain, but it's also the one of the magical season because you have a lot of festival happening during this week, this whole season. For the next, I just want to put some highlights of the destination because, like I said, Japan is an amazing country with incredible contrast because you have a mix of old and futuristic at the same time in the same place. This is a land where thousand years old temples sit just a train ride away from a robot cafe. So you can actually enjoy this kind of mix. And for culture lover, it's like a dream because you will find a rich and refined civilization rooted in centuries of tradition, where manners, rituals, and respect for nature still shapes the daily life. But like I said, it's one also of the safest and cleanest country in the world, making it a perfect destination for couples, families, and also solo travelers. If you're a fan of pop culture, Japan is the birthplace of manga, animes, and the Studio Ghibli. Whether you're an hardcore fan or just a curious person, you will find something magical in there. Like I say, it's for the foodies as well because you have the world-renowned gastronomy of Japan, which speaks for itself. But I think what makes Japan truly special is how well all these layers actually coexist together. It's a country where you can soak in hot spring with the Mount Fuji in the background, but then you can take a high-speed train to attend the sumo match or explore an interactive museum. So yeah, this is quite amazing to actually see, but I want to say like to feel actually. So with Worldia, you can build your own journey a la carte, blending culture, nature, city life, and off the beaten past experience. So where you can go with Worldia, we actually have over 50 cities across the entire Japanese archipelago, from the sky slope of the Hokkaido, which is on the top north, to the tropical beaches of Okinawa. We are near Taiwan. I wanted to show you some of our favorite itineraries. So we offer a wide range of itineraries from week-long city break to deeper cultural exploration. So here are some of my favorite actually. We have the Lost in Tokyo, the 7 days in the heart of Japan capitals for a full dive into urban culture, neighborhood food, and trendy places. We have then the Japanese Alps, which is a 12-day combining, no, 15 days through Takayama, Kanazawa. The- This is a destination that mix nature, heritage, and local charm. We have kind of a beaten track destination heading to the south, which is 30 days, exploring Kyoto, Amano, Ashiodate. This is more an itinerary for travelers looking for authenticity, like true Japan, if I can say that. We have the All About Japan, which is a complete journey through all the highlights and the perfect introduction to Japan. And then we have the Osaka World Expo, and this is the one I will put more effort into it to this day, because this is 12 day combining the 25 exposition with the top highlights, and I think it's a great example of how you can enjoy Japan easily. So each itinerary is always fully customizable on the platform, and we're here to help you make a tailor-made trip if you want. So this is the itinerary we're gonna follow today. This is actually a classic itinerary, ideal for a first step trip to Japan and perfectly designed to include the Osaka World Expo into it. It covers all the must-sees with a well-balanced mix of cities, culture, history, nature, and a bit of relaxation. Um, I think it's a safe bait for anyone who wants to fully try the Japan experience with the bonus of a major international events. So first, let's talk about. Oh, maybe you have a question already. And yes, to Archie, we can actually add universal tickets for Nintendo World when packaging, but because we offer the Universal Studio entry, but this one is a bit tricky, and it's also regarding the Osaka, so this is why I'm talking about it. But um, you have the choice of buying a ticket, including different passes, like express passes we have in Disney. I think this is the most common thing we have. But this is actually super expensive. What I would like to offer is more like explaining to the client they can go easily in the beginning, like early morning before the opening of the park. They can go to the like oh, I lost my English, ticket office, and they can ask to have a entry with an hour. And I think this is the easiest and the cheapest way, because if you pay for the ticket and the office to the Nintendo park, this is really, really expensive, like more than it should be. So to getting back on Osaka as a city, I think this is my favorite city because it's vibrant, dynamic, and close to the sea, and I love much close to the sea. And also, this is Japan gastronomic capital. We usually recommend 4 nights here, enough time to soak in the city unique energy, but with a full day at the expo at least. This is also the first largest cities. It's known for its street food, nightlife, and bold personality, which is in contrast with the calm, for example, of Kyoto. And I put some highlights as well as tips and good to know tricks like the subway circle line and what you can see in it. And yeah, if we talk about activities, so we talk a bit about Universal Studios. But I want to talk also of other things because there is a lot to offer. Like I said, this is like the stomach of Japan, if I can say that. So of course you have to test a food tour, exploring Osaka like a local through its flavor. This evening tour will guide you with mouth-watering journey, and you will have a different taste of Japan, especially of Osaka specialties. You can also ask for a private English speaking guide in Osaka at your disposal. So, this is a private guide, fully flexible, adapting to the day, to the pace, and the interest of your clients, whether they are into history, street food, nightlife, whatever, we can ask them. And we can explore landmarks and vibrant neighborhoods before hopping into maybe a local taste or whatever actually you want, we can do it. And the guard are more welcome to help you. And last but not least, this is the ticket expo to the World Expo. From April to October this years, we have the Expo 2025 on the Umeda Island, Osaka, which is very near to Osaka. The theme is Designing Future Society of Whole Life. And I think this is one of the kind global events we need to attend at least once. So this year is in Japan. And for the selection of hotel, I just made a short list of hotel in various city. I won't take much time on it, but I just wanted to make sure that we comfort you that we put a lot of effort into choosing the quality of our selection, and we offer a wide range of accommodation from hotel to little ryokan, which is the traditional houses. So yeah, you will find what you need in our selection. Next, we're gonna go for Kyoto. Kyoto is like the soul of traditional Japan. We recommend at least 2 or 3 nights to really appreciate the city's rich heritage. As the former imperial capital, Kyoto is home to over 1,000 temples, serene Zen garden, and the narrow lanes that seems a bit frozen in time. It's a place of deep beauty and quiet spirituality, ideals for travelers seeking authenticity and culture. But also, I want to make like a disclaimer that this is now very crowded, so it can change a bit the energy of the city, but it's still this is still a must see, and really need to take a look. You may know the Kinkajou, which is in the picture, called the Temple Gold, or the Jeon district, famous for its geisha walking around the streets. Regarding the different activities we can offer, we have the tea ceremony. So you can experience the traditional Japanese tea ceremony, may know as matcha, in a serene Buddhism temple. You can learn the rituals of purification and matcha preparation in a peaceful, authentic settings. We also have the Fushimi Inari morning tour. So you start a bit early to avoid the crowd, but Fushimi Inari is also a must. It's famous for an endless path of red torii gate, as you can see in the picture. And then you will head to another famous significant temple of Kyoto, and then you will stroll to the city with a guide. We also offer a private guide at disposal if you want in Kyoto and Nara. I put Nara here because this is another highlight. Actually, I don't think it's necessary to sleep in Nara, but you can actually take a look around from Osaka or in Kyoto. You can see the friendly deer roaming around Nara Park. I think everyone know about this image, and you can look around the hidden temple and garden, which are a bit secret sometimes. And then you can experience Kyoto in kimono. You will head to a rental shop, and you will have to choose over 500 kimono and yukata design. And once you're dressed, you will get ready to explore the city and look around, feeling like you're a true Japanese. For the hotel here, as you can see, there are a lot of ryokan to suit all taste and budget because you have a plenty of. And some of are even temp because you can see in this second picture, this is a feature a Pokemon temp, for example. Then we can head to the Mont Fuji because, of course, no trip to Japan is complete without the glimpse of this iconic view. We offer several ways to enjoy the Mont Fuji. You can go from Kawaguchiko, which is the classic postcard view. You can reach beautiful view by hike, cable car, or step climb if you're a bit more like brave. Then we have Akone, which is the easiest and maybe the more popular stop, with the Lake Ashi offering a spectacular view of the Mount Fuji. But this is honestly not the best way to see the Fuji Mount, but this is the easiest to get close to. You can also experience a hot spring known as onsen in it, and this is very well connected to the rest of the country. And for the less touristy, we have the Izu Peninsula, which is the new hotspot. Still a bit secret, but this is also peaceful vibe and a stunning view if you want some off-beaten track. So whatever the angle, actually the Mount Fuji deliver emotion. So it's a powerful and timeless symbol of Japan. Regarding the activities, I talk a little bit about the Akone Free Pass, which is a convenient all-in-one transportation tickets that allow actually unlimited ride on the most of the local transport in Akone. So for 2 or 3 consecutive days, you have train, cable car, buses, ropeways, and even the last picture you can see the pirate cruises on Lake Ashi. So I think this is the easiest and actually most cost-effective way to explore Akone. You also have the theme park, another way to see around the Fujisan, but very different and a bit more like fun. And we also have private guide at your disposal, but only in Akone, not in the Kawaguchiko, for example. But you can ask them whether you're interested in a natural walk, art museum, historical sites, or relaxing in an onsen. You will find whatever you want here. So for the hotels, I put different types, but in Akone you can choose between ryokan and the classic hotels, but I think it will really depend on what you did before. If you went to Kyoto and already sleep in ryokan, maybe you can go for a traditional hotel. But if you haven't tried yet, this is also a good way because, as you can see in the first picture, you can also have a fantastic view from the hot spring, for example. And ending this with the incredible Tokyo, the world's largest megalopolis, we recommend at least 3 nights here to get a real taste of the cities. It's electric, eclectic, and endlessly fascinating. This is really a place where futurist skyline meets the ancient tradition. So it's actually something you need to see and live once. But whether it's your first time or your fifth time coming to Tokyo, I think it always has something new to offer and bring to the table. For different experiences, you also have to try a sumo cultural experience. You can dive into the world of sumo wrestling, watch a training session, learn traditional technique, and if you're feeling bold, you can even step into the ring for a friendly face-off. This is with a retired sumo wrestler, so this is kind of fun and actually kids friendly as well. We also have the private guild at disposal, just like in other cities, and you can also enjoy a food tour because, as I said, Japan is really something you need to live through your belly and your taste buds. So you can start your tour visiting the Shibuya crossing, just like in the second picture, and then you can visit a local bar. You can try grilled specialties. You can walk through cozy alley with a izakayas, yes, which are the Japanese bar or pubs. This is quite the same. And you can maybe have a taste of the wagyu beef, Kobe beef as well, sushi, sake, and different vegetarian options as well. And I wanted to make a quick news about the eSIM because you need to stay connected through your Japan trips. Actually, you will use a lot of phones, a lot of direction, a lot of internet to get into this country. So yeah, having eSIM is really a must. And the activation is super easy, super quick, and we offer a flexible data plan to suit everyone's and every needs. So yeah, this is really a must to have. Here, other example. You will also find ryokan in Tokyo, but I think this is not the best to experience them in Tokyo since it's a city. I would rather try it in the cultural steps, just like Kyoto or Akone, but if you want, you can also. So, can we reserve seat in advance if you push a rail pass? Actually, if you have a GR pass, which is the most famous one, in the train you have some reserved seats already for you, so you can go whenever you want to the train station and ask to take the next train, for example. So yeah, this is very easy to get around if you have a passes, but be careful, like I said, in the spring, since the Japan is now a bit overcrowded. Sometimes we did not have enough slot in the train, so yeah, be careful about that. And you also asking me for the luggage ship into city. Yes, actually, it's a thing in Japan, but we do not offer them because this is quite a difficult logistic. I asked to my partner if they can offer that, so they're working on that, and I can get back to you if needed. But you can easily find it actually on the in Japan directly. But you can also bring your suitcase, just like in the I think every train, especially in France, we have this. You can bring a huge suitcase with you. There is no problem. You just need to put it in the place reserved for that. But there is actually no restriction for that, except if you have a huge suitcase. But I think you're talking about regular luggage. So yeah, luggage shipping is a thing, but we do not offer it yet on the platform. To continue on different tips and tricks, Japan is a destination for tours on the move. It's very easy to get around by train, and there is plenty of passes available on the platform. Whether you're only visiting one region or the full country, you will have a pass available on the platform for that. This is also cost effective and the easiest way to get around. Like I said, you can try the unique experience of staying in a ryokan, but be careful, you need to book in advance, at least I will say 6 months in advance if you want to choose the room, the places, because this is often limited. And even the Japanese love to use a ryokan themselves. So, yeah. Wi-Fi is not also available everywhere. Maybe you think that in Japan because this is quite futuristic, but actually not that much. So book an eSIM or a pocket Wi-Fi if you want. You can stay in touch with the team travel advisor and they will find a solution for you. For the driving, the international driving permit issued in the United States by the American Automobile Association is required of short-term visitor who drive in Japan. EDPs must be obtained prior to arrival in Japan. So please anticipate that. You need to really take a look in it. Um, just like the Wi-Fi, bank cards are not accepted everywhere. You need to bring cash, actually. And not only for little steps, actually, even in Tokyo, sometimes the card is not accepted. So you always need to have cash yen with you. And this is not customary to leave tips in restaurant. And if you leave a tip, actually, there is that people will chase after you, telling that you're forgetting something and you leave too much cashes. So yeah, they're not used to that, and they can even get a bit irritated because this is like you already pay. Why do you want to give me money? So yeah, they can take it bad. And last but not least, this is like a recap of what we offer in Japan. We have over 50 cities, we have 14 itineraries, we have 90 activities with a lot of hotel in selection, uh, handpicked by me. I just put the top hotel, which is all in Tokyo. Actually, I could have put more, but if you want an idea of what do sales the most on the US market right now, we also have the top activities, so you can see guided disposal is very a thing, as well as the Disney and the tea ceremony I talked about. And the most famous itinerary for now is Tokyo and Kyoto de Gyo. And yeah, this is the Worldia contact. You have the fabulous team travel advisor if you need anything, any subject, any help. They will be more than willing to help you because they know the platform, they know the country, which can be a bit scary and sometimes complicated, but Japan truly deserve it. And you have the key account manager if you want to contact them as well. So thank you for attending this little presentation. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, even if I already answered some of them, but maybe you have more. I'm not sure. For the groups, Wordia is not really a group tour operator, but you can still ask and see what we can do because with the platform we can do pretty much anything. So yeah, maybe we can give it a try. But it would depends. Like if there are 20, perhaps can be, but if there are like 50%, yeah, it's gonna be quite complicated. Yeah, light passenger will do. We can go at least to 12% per quote. So yeah, you can do that. No problem. No problem at all. Mm, mm, mm. I hope this was helpful. I will send also the link of the presentation if you have, because I went a bit quick on the highlight in some of the destination, but if needed, you can still even to see the highlights and the different hotel maybe. Mhm. All right. Well, I wish you a good day. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely week, and see you for the next one. Goodbye.